What up? It's your boy Bobby Crillz, and right now you're tuned into the Heart of the City Podcast, episode number 6. And today I got a special guest with me, somebody that go back with at least 15, 16 years, mid-2000s, somebody that I seen grinding from a very, very young age. That's somebody whose motivation, drive, talent, skill set all matches. This dude is incredible. I've never seen somebody with such a hard work ethic like this, man, at such a young age, too. So if you guys don't know, today I'm sitting with my man, Rockstar. Rockstar, what up, baby?
What up, Mike?
Hi. You ready?
How you feeling, King? I'm thankful to be here,
too, feeling good. Heart of the City Podcast, salute.
Salute.
Thank you for being here, taking the time.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to dive into a lot of things.
Okay.
For people that don't know, me and Rockstar go back a very long time. There's a lot of history here.
Yeah.
I seen you grinding from a very young age.
Young, like
15.
I gotta say like 15
years old,
15
man.
Years
he was
old,
definitely in the trenches with us.
Yeah, aggressively too.
At that age.
There
wasn't a lot of 15-year-olds with us at that age, at that time.
For real.
And you was there, man. You was hungry.
Facts.
Hungry. And then to see where you're at now, it's like that shit does not even surprise me because I seen the transition of young Ham to Rockstar right now.
Yeah,
there's so many levels and so
levels.
many steps that I've seen you take. And right now, I feel like you've really come into who you are.
Yeah.
And you're in a good space, man. And I feel that shit. So I know that something good is happening for you right now.
Man.
So we're going to dive into it.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go for it.
All right. So just to get it started, where were you born? What city, what hospital?
So I'm originally from Newark. I was born in Columbus Hospital in North Newark. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that was a vibe.
North Newark, Columbus Hospital.
North, Columbus Hospital, yeah.
All right, bet. I don't know that hospital too much, but I'm not too familiar with North.
You know what's crazy? They actually, they shut it down.
Oh, so that hospital's no longer in
existence? The
existence?
hospital's no longer in existence. That's a fact. Yeah, the Columbus Hospital.
So that's history?
That's history.
That's history.
You know what I'm saying? I was a part of that era. So that's history for real.
All right.
They shut that shit down.
So what are you? Do you have, like West Indian in you? Do you just black or...
I'm just black, you know what I'm saying? African American.
African American. We said from the motherland.
From the motherland.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Put some respect on that.
That's a fact.
For real.
Big respect.
You know what I mean?
You know that?
But no, like West Indian influence. I feel like there is an influence of West Indian.
You know, the girls be saying I look a little Cherokee, so like,
so
I might got a little Cherokee-ish in there. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
All right, bet. So you're born in Newark. Where were you raised? Were you raised in Newark as well?
I was raised in Newark. The crazy thing is I was all over Newark, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm originally from the Weekway section in South Ward. You know what I'm saying? So I went to George Washington Carver. I went to Weekway. You know what I'm saying? That's like where the majority of my childhood was spent, in the South. But, you know, my mother, we was moving to different places. So I was
all over the
Bellsburg
city, right?
section. You know what I'm saying? Different places, the number blocks. So I kind of been everywhere. I used to live in the projects too, you know what I'm saying, on equipment and all that. So I kind of I'm heavy on the whole Newark for real.
Yeah,
for real.
That's a tough area to grow up in.
That's a fact, yo.
It's very tough. Newark is not a joke. People that know Jersey know that Newark is busy.
It's aggressive out there.
It's very busy.
But it'll make you a man though, you know what I'm saying? It'll make you or whatever you want to be. I
want to dive into this because I know that it molded you. You know that's part of what really made you. Yeah. So to me that's kind of dope. Was it Newark your whole life or was it?
Nah, you know what's so funny? It's also Jersey for real because I was in Newark for real, but my mother, you know what I'm saying, she met some dude, he was in the military, you know what I'm saying? He was living out in Old Bridge, New Jersey. So in the midst of them locking up, I ended up moving in, you know what I'm saying, and coming out this way. And that's how I got introduced to the whole Middlesex County, Brunswick, Perth Amboy, some other you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started to connect with a lot of different people out here, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I got here.
I feel like you were so young, but you made a name for yourself so quickly in these circles, though.
Yo, for real, and I had to, yo.
You did.
I had to, yo.
Because we got introduced to you. You were pretty young in the game.
Fact.
But I know at that point you probably had 2-3 years already playing around. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy to see how fast you really just ran through the circuits or through the towns. And you put in a lot of work, man.
You know what's so crazy, yo? It's so crazy because I used to be a promoter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, here was my game plan when I started this shit, right?
Yeah.
It was always to be a rapper, right? But when I was rapping and just, going crazy, I really couldn't, get in.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't letting me in because I was a nobody. So I'm damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get next to DJ Walla? Like, I can't just walk up, and this is like Abyss, Deco, era. How do I get my music played in here? And I'm young as hell, mind you. I'm getting in Abyss and Deco at like 15, and it was 21 and up, like to get in that motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm like, where's the bomb? Like, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully though, but it was crazy because, bro, I'm like, I had to figure out a plan. So my objective was I have to do anything I can do to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to be a promoter,
so you went to nightlife.
I'm gonna be a promoter.
You went to, and honestly,
nightlife.
I you know what? I can attest to that because I went a similar route.
You know what I'm saying?
I went a similar route. I went the party route, and the party route definitely helped my name become more notable. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially in this area. So I know you were throwing parties. We were throwing parties
together. Bro, this bomb.
Yeah, for years.
We were shaking shit.
yeah, it was.
They know, like, you feel me?
Yeah, Thursdays and Fridays.
It's nuts. Like, shout out to Z-Bar. That shit. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Z-Bar was the Wild Wild West for a little bit.
Wow, we were shaking that shit crazy. Like, it was a movie.
Shout out to D-Roy.
Shout out to D-Roy. Like, you know
D-Roy, Kilo G. Shout out to the DJ
Status.
That's my Status was the one.
Status
was the
Status. That's when you became Status, right there.
Yeah, Status.
You became Status in there, boy.
Right there.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Shout out to Status, bro.
Shout out to
Status hard body. Status, you got to get on here. Actually,
yeah, that's a fact.
And Kilo G. Shout out to them. Shout out to Gates and all them.
Shout out to everybody.
There was a lot of people that ran through there, man. Damn, there was a lot of people that ran through there.
That was an era.
Yeah, that was a dope time.
That was a dope era. Like,
damn, all right, we get into that. Not a lot.
Yeah, we'll tap into that. So what it was I'm like, yo, I got to do something to get in the business. So I became a promoter. But you know what was crazy? What happened was I became a promoter and then I started managing models and shit. Okay. I took a whole other route, but I was still collecting the relationships. Yeah. But as a manager, as a party promoter, I wasn't.
And it's so much easier to push women than
it was crazy. Yo, shout out to the Prissy Mob. If you know, you know. Like, say shout out to Isis.
Is that Isis Monroe in there?
You know shout out to Ice. Like,
they was lit. They was lit. Like, y'all used to come through to the parties and just. The walkthrough was crazy. Y'all walkthrough was crazy. Y'all walkthrough was crazy.
Yeah, the funny thing is, outside of the people that know, I wasn't even marketing it like I owned it. Like, I just was out the way. I was a cameraman.
Yeah.
I was the owner of the company.
You was just grinding for the cause.
Feel me? Like, you don't even know. So, like.
But it's funny because you say that, but now it's like kind of a image with you, too, that you're always kind of like with females and shit like that. So it's dope. And that just came with your grind. Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
And. I mean, that's pretty tough, man. How do you manage to have so many females around all the time?
You know what it is? I keep it play. Like, number one, I ain't fucking none of them. Like,
that's
I got a lot of females that's really like the homie, and we can talk about whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a judgment free zone. Like,
yeah.
And I knew that was gonna make the business work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I tried it. Like when I first started off, like obviously I'm a guy. Like I bow. And then
but you think it with the right head.
Yeah. Like,
and honestly, when something I can say is that when you're friends with women. It's kind of a better situation than when you're actually intimate with them or you're doing shit like that.
Because it's for life.
Because, and they rock with you heavy. You know what I mean? I got girls that I've known for my whole life that I rock with. And they're cool. You know, they'll do almost anything for me. And I'm sure that's pretty much how it works for you and vice versa. You know what I mean?
I tell you this, I'd rather be around females than anybody. Like,
yeah, they're vibe.
They just the vibe.
Yeah, they're vibe.
You know what I mean?
Any guy that says he doesn't want to be around females, you feel me? Like, I'd rather hang out with girls all day.
Who you with? I'm with the girls.
All day.
Chilling.
All day.
Because they know where it's at. Like, I want to go with them.
And they're not going to get you in, but they might. They might.
Nah,
it depends. It depends.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it depends.
Complicated.
But
not like that.
For the most part, you're not going to get into some shit. You're just going to have a good time. You know what I mean? So I respect that. But the fact that you could keep them around like that and keep that business mentality or that real authentic friendship stuff in order, that's a...
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is when you knew I did music. So when I was on that journey, like the Wildlies and whoever I was dealing with, like business-wise, they didn't know I did music.
Yeah.
So the tricky part was when...
How do you get them to see that?
Because, there was a time where I had to, put down and promote and put down... Because that was the problem, like, you doing everything.
Yeah.
I had to, because my ultimate goal was to do music.
I remember when we started Luna.
Oh,
remember that?
I remember Luna.
You was juggling so much.
A lot.
You were juggling so much. I remember it was hard to even sometimes get you on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I was like, damn, Hamo's wearing a lot of hats right now.
And I was like, and I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
But that shit was
Are you still in that type of place?
Nah, hell no. Like I'm
because I remember I used to be like, damn, Hamo move like he's doing like in my head I move a lot. I'm a move in the shaker. So I know how to grind, I know how to hustle, get up, do what I got to do. But you was on another level, bro. The shit that you was juggling.
Yeah.
So and now I'm sure you prioritize things a little bit.
Yeah, like back then, I was so fresh, I was so hungry. So for me, it was just about I'm outside, like to a point where and I tell people all the time, I was so dedicated to this shit. It was time I'd probably talk to somebody on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the program was.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was, you know how I go, you get promised a lot of shit when you young in the business. Nigga had me take the train to Philly. Mind you, I'm fucked up. I don't got no money. This is my last. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thinking it's the shot.
I'm thinking it's the shot. I go out to Philly, brother, not answering the phone. Wow.
Yeah,
now I gotta
like
get, like, it was going, like, I went through the struggle of this shit.
Nah, that's stories like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through all of that shit. Like, I was really in the jungle. Like, I really got this shit out the mud. Like, for me, ain't nobody give me nothing, so.
Nah, you definitely grinded for it.
But it was blessed, though, because I was around people like y'all. Yeah. And that's what it was. That's why, like, you know, I was favored because like God always kept like
he was always around something.
Yeah, people that
showed you that this is good too.
Because I don't really have like not that I don't got a big family, but we not close knit for real.
Yeah.
Like I don't come from a close knit. Like you know, you got some families just like your family, nigga. Your family.
My family's getting bigger now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's getting bigger now. It took our generation to do it. But,
you know what I'm saying? Like good vibes, but like I didn't have that. So like y'all was my family. Everybody, all the families, like they showed me like how I took a piece from everybody. Like you know what I'm saying?
You've definitely been around a lot.
What is bond?
All right, so let's get back to the interview though, because damn, we just went on. That's good.
My bad.
No, it's all good. That was good stuff. So we said you were raised in Newark. You ended up moving to Old Bridge. Where did you go to high school?
When I came to Old Bridge?
Yeah.
I went to Old Bridge High School.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Old Bridge High School.
I went to Old Bridge High School. It was crazy because when I went to Old Bridge, mind you, I was coming straight from Newark. When I went to Old Bridge High School, I was telling them that my name was shit. I had a green trench coat on.
Yeah, trench coat.
The long joint too, like the army fatigue.
Yeah. Straight from the Army Navy store.
I'm telling you, bro. Remember when those was popping?
Yeah.
Had that on.
You came in there looking different from the rip.
Tim's on, tall kids.
Oh yeah. Oh, you was looking like
I was looking like
Bishop and Juice type.
I was looking
shit,
like he don't belong here. Like who the fuck is him? What's your name? Like
a lot of farmland over here too in Old Bridge and shit. So you came there straight from fucking Avon and shit. Like,
yeah, it was funny because like my mom was like, "Yo, we about to move to Old Bridge." I'm like, "Old Bridge? Like,
why?
What is that? Where is this?
Yeah.
Like, how did you even figure this out? Like, where is this place at? Like, my word is bond. When I came out there, that's when like the transition and like I started to understand. Like, okay,
it had to be somewhat of a culture shock for you, right?
Oh no, it was
coming from Newark to Old Bridge. I mean, yeah, you went from straight raw hip hop,
you feel me?
Crazy culture
to
Blink 182,
heavy. But it was weird because when I knew it was real, I tried to highlight this girl. So I run down on this girl. I'm like, yo, what's popping? Like, thinking that that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She
like, you had swag,
right? Like, I thought I was the man too. Like I'm coming hard. Like I knew it was in there for me. She like, well, first and foremost, you need to learn how to talk to me before you come try to holler at me. I'm like, whoa, like. What happened?
Did you end up bagging that though?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You know I was petty as fuck. So I'm like, bitch, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. I ain't want you anyway. Like, you know how
ugly anyway.
Yeah, you ugly anyway. In the way, I was in the way. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like she hit me with that was crazy. Like,
she pushed it in.
Yeah,
place,
she put me. But no funny shit. She pushed it into perspective for me. Like, oh, I might be doing something. This ain't for everybody.
Nah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And then out here is when I started really getting into the realm of understand that it was more to this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started like meeting up with you. Yeah. That's how I got into this world out here. You know what I'm saying? With Kaz, shout out to my brother Kaz. He the one who brought me in. You know what I'm saying? That's really, like that's bro. He showed love. We actually had some shit back in the day called Alpha Music, man. That shit was fire.
That's why I met you when Kaz first came home.
Fact.
When Kaz first came home, I don't know what happened when he was in prison. When he came home, he was hungry.
Yeah, he was hungry.
He was hungry. And he saw that we had a little something going on, and he was like, listen, we need to just be building together. Let's build. And Kaz was my nigga, so that was easy.
Where's Bond?
Come around. I think he was with me anyway, so let's link.
And Kaz showed love. Like,
and we collided worlds with his world, and his world was you guys.
Right.
And my world was Amboy.
Right.
And we collided worlds, and we just been rocking ever since. That's where I met you. That's when you was like 15, 16. And your songwriting ability, just to be creative on the spot, was crazy to me. Because I don't know if y'all ever been in the studio with Hamo, but when you're in the studio with him, like, he could catch a vibe to anything they throw on. It doesn't matter what it is. They throw on any beat, he gonna be like,
let's go.
All right, I got it. And he's ready to go. It takes 2 seconds. It's like a switch. Yeah. And that's a gift in itself. That's a talent in itself.
Facts.
To be able to tap into that creative side of your brain at any moment like that.
But you know, it's crazy because when I came out here, that's how I met my man, like A Banger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was kind of one of the people that kind of molded me, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he used to just be like, yo, start right now, go in.
Yeah.
Jump in. Like, he used to be wild, you know what I'm saying? But that's what kind of got me.
Those situations were so out of the ordinary, but he did it anyway, and now it molded you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now it made an animal.
Bro, I used to use paper. Like, I used to write on paper. Bro took the pen, pad, like, nah, figure it out.
How long you been writing in your head?
Damn, I've been writing in my head since I was like 16, 17.
You know what's crazy? I still don't write in my head.
Nah?
I've been writing, I write on my phone.
You know what's so crazy?
The way I write though is like, I need to press the button to go back to the beginning of the beat. I like to catch, like, the flow is so important to me.
That's a fact.
So everything has to line up. So I have to recite it over and over and over and over. That's how I write, me personally.
Not buy it. I mean, but it's kind of like the same thing because that's what I do in my head.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what's so crazy? When I try to write on paper, I be feeling like the paper supposed to write it for me. Like, I be feeling like it's going to work.
So you almost get like, all right, go.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that I be stuck. So, like, in my head, it just allowed me to be a little more free.
Yeah, no, you know what? I've been studying music for a long time. All the greats, Jay-Z, Biggie, they write in their head. People that are in the industry that produce on a high level will tell you, people that write in their head, their recordings come out better because it's more natural.
Right.
Even though you might have it down pat, but you're still reading it.
Right.
There's a certain level of comfort that you're not attaining because you're still reading it.
That's
the fact that you go in there and memorized off the rip.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's not an easy thing to do.
I feel like it give me that natural feeling.
I could probably get like a good 16 in the head. Yeah. But for me to write a whole song, like, and then memorize that shit, and then go from verse to hook to verse to hook to chorus to bridge to whatever, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's not an easy thing to do. So that in itself is a talent. It explains why he's so creative. Mm-hmm. Because I've really seen you create on the spot. And, man, you're pretty fucking good at that shit.
Nah, for real.
You're pretty fucking good at that shit. So, went to Old Bridge High School. How were you in Old Bridge High School?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was heavy on it. Like, I was cool, bro. Like,
heavy on it.
I was cool. Like, I always was cool. Like, I was with the popular crew for sure. Like, but I always was the popular nigga that'd be like, all right, I'm about to go sit over here with what they would call a nerd. Like, I'm about to go sit over here. Right, whatever you want to call them. The people that ain't like them, they be like, oh, I'll go sit with them. And then the guys and the girls will come over there, and now they popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was always like,
you was open-minded.
Yeah, for real.
To your social life.
Because I wanted it. Like, we had no other choice. So I wanted it. Like, when I got out here, bro, the opportunities was crazy.
Yeah. It was a different world.
It was a different world.
You saw light.
Yeah, right.
You saw light at the end of the
tunnel.
It's dark in Newark.
It's
dark. I get it.
It's dark.
And not to take anything away from Newark. Newark is a dark city, but there is very beautiful parts of Newark. You know, a lot of history.
Shout out to Roz and Rocky doing his thing too, man.
Yeah. Shout out to but Old Bridge definitely showed you just a completely different world. Yeah,
it opened up all the doors. Like, and it's crazy because, like, the people that I met when I started, I still rock with the same people too. Like, I'm still connected. Like, me being all over Jersey because I was in New Brunswick. Like, I met a lot of different people through coming out here. Like, this shit was kind of like
lifelong friends.
There you go. That's a fact. And we still cool.
Absolutely. So, who did you meet? You know, around that time that kind of like set you on that path to go? Was it a particular person? Was it a certain time that just? I feel like there's somebody there that had to.
Nah, you know what it was? I was already rapping when I was in the hood. Like, cause, you know, when I was in the hood, you know, we beating on tables and it was going crazy. But I just had.
When did you write your first verse?
Probably like 5th, 6th grade, something like that.
That's deep.
Murdered up.
That's
you know
deep.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's crazy. You know what it is? No funny shit. My brother. The reason why I really got into it, like, my brother used to tell me I could, like, he used to tell me I was trash. Like, He used to I never was able to like wow him. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like I just wanted to figure out a way to make him feel like I'm nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's funny because him and his mans, they used to DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they was into the hip hop culture, like listening to DMX, Nas, Dragon back in the day.
Dragon
like,
was nasty.
He was hard. Like,
he was
hard.
so hard.
He was different. You know what I'm saying? So listening to them, I wanted to rap. And I never could convince him to say my shit was fire until like I came to him and I'm like, yo, I got one. And he was like, he ain't even say nothing. He just walked away. Like right after that, he was telling niggas I rap. Like he like,
how long did it take for you to get that? To get that cosign that you needed from him, because it sounds like that's what was driving you.
Yeah, it was forever, bro. Like it was just, and I might have already spit some hard shit, but it just saying, you know what I'm saying? At least to me, you know how it is as an artist.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know he had the felicitous. He just got it. He might be hating now at this point.
Yeah, he just don't want to give you.
He just don't want to give it to me. But when I hit him with one of them, it was over. He was like, "Oh, all right, you got it." Like,
how old were you there?
Damn, I was probably like in sixth grade.
So it took you a year to convince to show this guy.
About a year to convince, bro.
That's pretty fast though, bro. Because if you hear the story, like if you hear a fifth grader rap right now, let's be for real. My son just left fifth grade.
Right.
If my son was to rap in fifth grade, right, and he came at me with some rhymes, I know for 100% certainty that them shits are corny as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
I know 100% certainty.
So you know the pressure I was going through.
Oh, you was going through it, bro.
The pressure is crazy.
But the fact that you did that shit and then in sixth grade,
bro,
like right after that, you got the cosign.
Yeah.
So he gave you the business in fifth grade.
Yeah.
And then sixth grade, you was like, boom, listen.
What's up?
I'm ready now. All right, let's go outside.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped off the porch.
Facts.
So sixth grade, you stepped off the porch with this music.
I was ready. In the school, in the cafeteria, freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see what was going on. But it was a lot to it. Like around the time when you met me, I was screaming a lot.
So did that develop over time? Did that start when you was in fifth grade, or when did that come?
The screaming?
The whole screaming, huh?
You know what it is? It developed.
What was the influence for that? Was it DMX?
Ja Rule and DMX was my favorite. So I wanted to be in that space somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I also
what I mean, whatever, baby.
that was
I feel you.
Fire back in the day.
It was. I'm not gonna front it. Ja Rule got hit. So I would like to see Ja Rule versus 50.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That'd be crazy.
I feel like Ja Rule might beat him.
Damn, I mean, no comment. I
think it'd be Get Rich or Die Trying is crazy as fuck. Well, I don't know.
On that. That's
absolutely.
Hard.
But I think Ja Rule might win it. I think his music is aged better.
But that was my element, though.
But 50 won the battle. So.
Nah, of course. Fifth stood on business.
Yeah, 50 won the battle. So.
You know what I'm saying?
But anyways, so that's where the influence was from. So that came in around, one would say 99, 2000, 2001.
Yeah, because you got to understand, that shit was a vibe. So I was trying to find myself. Hell yeah. I was trying to find myself. I'm trying to figure out, where to fit in at. You know what I'm saying? But when I came out to Old Bridge, that's when I met my man Banger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Banger, he was connected to a label, you know what I'm saying, called Triple M. You know what I'm saying? So with Triple M, like that, and they was doing their thing around the area.
Who was part of Triple M?
That was Marathon, C-Po at the time, A Banger, D-Dash Ave.
D-Dash Ave, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? D-Dash. It was a couple guys that was in the burner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But A Banger, he connected.
That's an last squad. That squad right there that you just named, that's an last squad. That's history right there. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's history right there.
Load up. So
I remember running into every single one of them running around. We was outside. We was all outside. And all of those cats have put in work.
They put in work. Especially, shout out to Pro. Marathon, you know what's up.
Yeah.
But now, but A Banger's the one who put me on. So A Banger the one who and this is when I wasn't controlled. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm singing, I'm rapping, bipolar as fuck. That's why my shit called the bipolar family. I done been around and shit. So, bro helped me. Mind you,
what sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
That's right now, ain't it?
I just passed July 18th.
Okay, happy belated.
Thank you, I appreciate
happy
that.
Happy belated. Damn, Cancer. I'm trying to put the sign to the trait. But anyways, go on.
So after bro, he like, y'all gotta get you ready because I never met his brother. His brother's marathon. He was, I mean, him and Z-Po, they was running. I'll never forget it. Them niggas pulled up in the beds. It was crazy. Shit was real. Like, it was fine.
At that time.
At that time, it was like, this was a big deal.
Bands, yo.
You could have
said,
So my man, A Banger, he put me on like, nah. A Banger used to have me in the jungle, bro. Like, he used to have me. He prepared me for this moment, like hard. We finally get there, C-Po and bro get out the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was go time. I went crazy. Like I used to. They
How
like,
long did you spit for?
I ain't gonna lie. We was probably out there like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time. Rapping and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was standing on business and like, this little nigga
he ready.
fire.
Yeah, he ready for it.
I ain't stop. I was like, for y'all who don't know, like. I really used to like rap for real.
Yeah. People might not know.
They don't know.
Ham will go bar for bar. I seen Ham hop into ciphers with some spitters and hold it the fuck down.
And it's still like that.
And at the end of the day, man, not too many people matching his energy. Mm-hmm. That passion that he delivers. You know, for anybody that go after Ham, good luck.
We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation.
Good luck. It's gonna be hard for you to go after him. That's real shit. That's real shit. You be saying, I told you earlier, y'all walkthrough was crazy.
Yo,
the walkthrough was crazy. So you know the stage game is crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
So, yo, believe it or not, I'm gonna give you one. I gotta give you one because I'm up here.
Yeah, give me one.
I'm really shy though.
Are you?
Bro, this bomb.
That's not the high.
That's a fun fact, but not even I. Watch this.
Because when you in the trenches, man,
we outside. What I mean by shy is I'm talking about when they kind of performing and shit.
Are you?
Like that moment right before you get on stage.
You get like butterflies and shit?
Yeah, but once it's go time, it's up. I'm ready.
You got to get in it. Once you dive in.
Yeah.
Because you can't, when you perform, you got to really you got to shut your mind out, bro. You got to, this is it. You know what I mean?
Hold up.
Damn. Seeing you go through so many phases too. It's crazy.
That word is bond, yo.
Damn. So Triple M.
Bow. You know, so crazy. Okay, I got you. So Triple M, Bow. I finally rapped for Marathon and D Dash and C-Po. You know what I'm saying? Finally rocking. But you know what was crazy was, even though I was a part of the crew now, I still was at the bottom. Like I still had to. He fire, but can he make songs? Like, and that's at this point where I ain't singing out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You still young. You just
trying to
fit it in. You know, trying to be around it.
I just want to feel it. Yo, and that's the difference now, bro. Like, niggas don't even be trying to be around it. Everybody's so spoiled now, bro. People, I'm charging $250. Like, how you doing that? Like, you ain't even.
Yeah.
Cut it out. What are you doing? Like,
cut it out.
You like how?
Yeah.
Like, you ever like how are you charging right now?
Yeah, somebody paid you.
Like you're just. But it's a sport. It's a sport. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really had to go through that program. I had to figure it out.
Nah, but you went through a hell of a training camp, if that's what you want to call it. If you want to call your early seasons training camp, you went through a hell of a training camp. And those people that you were around at that time can definitely mold you and put you in the right place, because all of them are good artists. They're good people. You know, nothing bad to say about them at all. So shout out to all of them, man. Triple M.
Shout out to y'all. Word is bomb.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick bathroom break. We're going to come right back. We're going to finish up. I got a few more questions for you. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. I feel like we just got real deep right now.
Yeah, we in the room.
All right, so I'm with it. HOTC Podcast. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So we finished off with the Triple M situation and how they kind of influenced you to take off on this new musical journey. You know, they kind of made it real.
A reality.
They showed you what it was, and this is what it is, and it feels good, and this is what you're going to pursue. So that's where we left off. Yeah, so how did that relationship with them?
It just got real crazy because, like, you know, Chris Porter, like, you know.
Shout out to C-Po.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He went and did his own thing. He kind of like, not his own thing, but, you know, he tapped into who he was going to be as an artist. And then he really showed me that this shit is, like, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could really get into the business for real.
Yeah.
He was showing me. I'm watching him get deals. I'm watching him, you know what I'm saying? Be with Pitbull. Like, I'm watching his whole operation take place.
Yeah, he's done some amazing things.
You feel me?
So you kind of learning from that tree.
Yeah, like, oh, all right, this thing could really happen.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a joke.
Yeah.
I'm watching it in my face.
So, like, he understood the assignment for a long time.
He gets it. Like, he's
gotten it for a long time. He's always understood what had to be done. So that's a good treat, like umbrella to come up from under. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Him and bro, like, they both stood on business. Like, but like, you know, he the one who showed me Like it's real performing at the Barclays, like you know what I'm saying, just giving me different experiences. Like, you know what I'm saying, like this is a this is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So with those experiences, like I just started getting involved, like for real.
Yeah, and you
like
started
deeply involved, and I became like I was trying to find it though, but I finally found it now. Like I get it. Like you know what I'm saying? After the tweaking happened, it was go time.
And I feel like you're still changing all the time,
right?
And you're finding yourself in the way. I feel like you're still not at final form.
Nah, of course not.
But you're in Super Saiyan mode, like you know what I mean. Like
you know what it is because it's changing so much every day.
Yo, but you've developed into such a good artist. It's crazy. Like you're A&R's dream. You know what I mean? The work ethic and everything like that.
Like,
and that's what. It sucks because I understand the business.
It's business.
I understand the business.
It's politics. Like
it's a lot of politics, and man, if there's anybody out there that deserves the shot, deserves the opportunity to be put up there on that level, it's definitely you.
Yeah, you gotta understand, like I work with a lot of people, bro. Like I got records with Fetty Wap, Sue Surf, Mariah Lynn.
Those are heavy talk.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I've
been in the rooms a lot, for real. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chad B got a record, Fire.
So who's been your favorite artist to work with
so far?
Yeah.
Damn. Me and Chad B Fire, bro.
I'm making joints right now.
Me and bro get in the studio together. And it's up, like no paper, no nothing. It's like put it on, and we both just bow. Like that shit just works. So like me and bro been having a lot of fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Chad B. I gotta get him on here too.
Yeah, he definitely
a Jersey legend.
Man, he a legend. Like, and bro really plugged it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of shit for the culture, for real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The more I'm around him, I'm seeing like, oh wow,
his impact and his
he
grind.
was very impactful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we definitely got to. I need that story.
You gotta get that.
You gotta know what that is.
Me and bro go crazy. Like me and bro go crazy. I'm not gonna lie though. Like me and Miss A,
Miss Alpha.
Yeah, she probably is one of my favorite people to work with.
So you still work with her to this day?
Well, so we still got flavor. Like we got. Of course, she's an artist. We still work right here. You know what I'm saying? We still work for real, but she right now, she doing her thing for real. You know what I'm saying? Really, tapping into who she is for real.
Yeah.
But she definitely in the room. She around. You know what I'm saying? But like, just
shout out to Miss Alpha,
shout
man.
out to Murder's Bond. Like, but
she I gotta tell a quick backstory about her because she's official, man. She came down with Ham one time years ago. We had the studio on top of the bank.
Yeah. Then y'all had that purse.
We did. We was the first.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that know about the bank. You was in the bank with us.
I was in the bank.
You was in the bank with us. We definitely was the first ones to do that.
That's crazy.
But she came through one time, and Ham was always just energetic and fucking and lit. Ham was lit. Now Ham come through, he changed the vibe of the room. You know what I mean? Everybody got turned up. It's not Ham's here. We got to turn up. So she comes through, and Ham had a scene on this track, man. She fucking blew the roof off, bro. Bodied it, bro. She came in there with such confidence and swag. I still remember this to this day, bro. And I don't even think I met her after that, but she always stood in my head from that day. Yeah. Because the way she performed in the studio that day, man. Yeah. It was such she was great at that point. So I can imagine what you guys are doing now.
You know, it's crazy. Here go one too, right? Watch this. Before, people that don't know, I used to rap like hard body, right?
Awesome.
Respectfully, but here's the reality. She the one who taught me how to sing.
She gave you like harmonies and shit like that?
Yeah, not that she gave to me like, here, buddy, this for you. But me like working with her, like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't sing like, but I'm just heavy on the melodies. Like I'm heavy on the, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm melodic. Like I'm a melodic artist. You know what I'm saying? But she gave me that vibe. Like working with her would be incredible, bro. Like we get busy. Like it's crazy. So she's a fun person.
I got it. I would like to see that work in action.
Yeah, that shit fire.
I would like to see that in action because I enjoyed that session, man. Your sessions were always dope, man. Always lit. You always came delivered, bro. Always.
Hold up.
So that's crazy, man. Shout out to Miss A.
Yeah, shout out to Miss A.
So what you got next for the music? What's going on with the music right now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. The music is crazy, bro. Like I really tapped into this Jersey club vibes, like because of Chad B. Like he like, yo, bro, try that shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to do that shit. Like I don't even know how to. Oh, what do you mean? Like that's not my world.
Yeah.
Like go figure it out.
He was a rapper for real.
That's you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? So he like, yo, figure that shit out. So Drake dropped, Beyonce dropped. I heard Drake shit. I'm like, oh, he just was doing what he wanted.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta follow no program. I can just be me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. It's been up. Me and bro been going crazy.
You gotta play some of that shit for me. Cause you
Oh
play
yeah,
that.
Nah.
You gotta play that.
Yeah,
For real.
Yeah,
like,
nah, for real.
Cause yeah, I want to hear that. You know what I mean? Cause I already heard some joints you played for me, and I'm just like, yo.
Bro,
you know what vibes I kind of got from it? There's a song vibe that I got from the joints you played. The joints you played me earlier. And I don't know if you remember when Drake dropped Crew Love.
Of course.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god.
In the club.
This was nuts.
And then the weekend, woo, singing this shit like that.
Shit
That shit
crazy.
changed the entire environment of the club, right?
It sucked up the room.
That's the type of shit you're making right now. That build up, like it's in that lane. So you mentioned earlier, you mentioned Bryson Tiller,
right?
And kind of like that sound.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's weird
That's
because it's like to me it's like a perfect bridge between that Crew Love and if there's I don't know what the fuck the name of that sound is. Is it trance? Is it like a trance hip hop?
I mean, it's like melodic, like I guess.
It's trancey, bro.
But it is not.
It's trancey, bro. It's like dance music trance, like
right.
But it's hip hop, but it's
bipolar.
It's dope, yo. It's
bipolar as fuck.
It's dope.
Nah, for real, yo. Yeah, I just think that just me going through this journey, like I'm just knowing, like you could be who you want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really stand on business and just get that shit, bro. And it's gonna come with a lot of bullshit,
a lot of learning.
I was a student. I watched y'all niggas get to the bag, like.
Yeah,
I watched a lot of niggas get to the bag, and I just was watching, like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta figure it out.
Salute to that, man.
For real.
He was definitely around when
paying attention.
We was running around crazy, and you was just there with us too. And you was young, man. I just remember you being young.
Yeah.
But you just took over the room every time you spit or every time you jumped in on something. So you always had that energy. You know what I mean?
Yo, because I really wanted that shit. You heard?
You did. You still do.
And
you still do. And that's look at that. How many years now? 5th grade. You're looking at 20-something years, bro. You're 20-something years of chasing this dream, mastering your craft.
I'm addicted to it. I don't even know how to I don't even know what else I would do without it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's therapeutic for me.
At this point,
like I gotta have that conversation with self sometimes. Like,
and this is your way to vent, right?
Period.
As an artist, I relate to that. I don't have another outlet, and I know you don't.
Right.
This is your outlet. You going through some shit in your head. You ain't really telling nobody. We men on top of that.
At the end of the day,
you're not telling nobody. You hold that shit in because the world teaches you that nobody really give a fuck about what the men going through. What the men going through. I see a lot of awareness going towards that now with mental health for men and shit like that. I see a lot of people talking about that right now.
For real.
But that's deep, man. That's deep. But the only way you can really project your feelings and express yourself the right way is through your music. And your shit is dope. Your shit is dope.
Yeah, you know what it is? I be telling people all the time, like, my shit, it'll suck you in. But you just got to come over here a little bit.
Yeah.
Once you tap in, you're going to catch it like, oh, I get it.
Once you get them on the wave, it's over. It's over. They're just stuck on the wave now.
I get it.
Ain't no exit point. You just stuck on the wave now.
For real.
Nah, but you create a lot, man. That's crazy.
Yo, look, man, shout out to Valon, man.
Shout out to Valon. What's Valon? Talk to me about it.
Valon, I'm sponsored by them. They fire.
Okay.
Same company owners, Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? And, Bamboo and all that. Like,
okay.
Sponsored by them. Shout out to them. They show love. Birthday, like, I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
so
family
coming through for events. And
big
shit
sponsor.
like
you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I just had to get y'all. Drink responsibly, though.
Drink responsibly. I'm drinking irresponsibly.
Right today.
Got about 7 of these motherfuckers in me already, right?
That's right.
You want another one?
Nah, I'm good.
You want some of this one?
Nah.
That's how we drink. You want some of this one?
Some of this one?
Yeah, take that.
Try it.
All right. So I know you were talking to me earlier about you're looking to start a podcast as well. How's that going? What's going on there? Talk about it.
So listen, I'm starting a podcast. It's gonna be fun. I need you up there, number one.
I'm there. That's easy. Easy money.
Rock's Point of View is what it's called. You know what I'm saying? Rock's Point of View. It's a vibe, bro. I'm just really tapping into those relationships. You know what I'm saying? Deep
combos.
Intense
combos.
Intense combos where we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we men. You know what I'm saying? They are women, and we just need to understand each other's perspective.
Yeah. Did we say it? I don't know. We called it earlier, but we were saying. I was telling you that the relationship between man and woman is it's altered a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little weird, and we need to figure it out.
Yeah.
We need to figure out the roles, like what's going on, and like how it's viewed. But it's coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds dope. That sounds dope. You probably gonna have a lot of people tuned in.
Yeah, they're gonna love it because we're gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You get me on there. I got some perspective.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go crazy.
I got some perspective.
We need you there. But that's coming soon, for real.
Damn, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be about.
What are you gonna do it on, like YouTube or Spotify?
I'm gonna do YouTube, Spotify. I'm gonna just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But it's really for me. It's just to get Rock's point of view across.
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just want them to like understand how I feel about it.
That's gonna do a lot for your brand too. I'm telling you that right now. People are gonna really get insight into how you think and shit like that.
They don't really know. They don't even know.
Yeah.
Because I've been so focused, I forgot. Like I've been so locked into the grind that I forgot to really show face. Like locked in. Like But now it's like you gotta show face a little bit.
Nice. So we got into that. We got into the Jersey club scene. How you been making music like that?
Yeah. Me and Chad, we got a big record coming out too.
Yeah.
Off that. Jersey Club shit. But look, I'm not a Jersey Club artist. Like, I ain't going for that.
You don't got this disclaimer. He don't got to do this disclaimer right now. This motherfucker makes shit. His shit fire. He over here like, look, I'm not a Jersey Club artist. Trying to get it out the way. Cut it out. I guarantee you that shit fire, bro.
Nah, shit hard, though.
I know it's fire, bro.
Shit
Cut
hard,
it out.
though.
Cause how I'm being all modest and shit right now. Chill out, man. Cut that shit out.
Keeping it playing. You know what I'm
Fuck out of here. Nah, that shit fire.
Nah,
Fuck
shit
that.
hard,
I didn't even hear it. Fuck that. That shit fire.
Nah, shit hard.
I know it is.
Shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, he said Jersey Club too. That's gonna hit too.
That shit hard.
That's gonna hit.
That shit
Yo,
hard.
you follow that Jersey Club room?
Of course. I'm there. You know I'm locked in.
That shit crazy,
Bro,
right? That shit crazy. There's a lot going on over there right now.
That shit is crazy. Yo, shout out to Unicorn. He's shaking shit right now.
Is that his page?
No, that's not his page, but I know he's big in that Jersey Club scene.
Yeah.
He moving around, so shout out to bro.
Jersey Club room's lit. Jersey Shade room.
Jersey Shade. Oh, yeah, I'm in all of that.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Was you down there in Long Branch when that shit was
No,
going on?
I wasn't a
I
part
felt
of
like
that.
you should have been there.
Nah, that shit's crazy.
You should have been there.
Nah, that shit it was lit though.
It looked lit. I wasn't there.
Lit. My little brothers and them was there.
Wilding out
They was
outside.
wild. Nah, it was cool though, cause like
Not happened.
Nah, I mean it was just lit.
Yeah. Whoever organized that shit.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
For real.
That was dangerous, bro.
Yo, Jersey was out there though.
Yeah. It was good to see that shit go viral though, and let the rest of the country know that Jersey get it popping though.
Yeah,
I was proud of whoever put that together because that shit was
lit.
fire. You know what I mean?
That shit was lit.
That shit was fire. So what else you got, man?
Yo, man, I got a lot of shit coming up, man. Look, I'm dropping, man. It's gonna be a cold winter for real.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. Like, I'm locked in. For real.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? New shit on the way though. I'm about to drop. Make sure y'all fuck with the Hips record. It's out right now.
Yeah, where can they follow you at?
The Real Rockstar with 2 L's. So The Real with 2 L's Rockstar. Follow me everywhere.
I'll make sure to put your page and
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
put your tag underneath the video and all that stuff like that. So make sure you guys follow Ham on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And on that note, man, HOTC Podcast, episode 6, my brother. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Love time. We're gonna definitely get a part 2 because I know a lot's gonna change in like 6 months. So we're gonna have a lot to catch up on that
So
point.
thank yourself. That's it.
On that note, salute, brother.
Bob.
You're ready.